Welcome to Cafe Roma Karaoke. Edgar, you want to check? Oh, the music's off, okay. Okay, that was a false start. We'll try that again. We'll try that one with music this time. In the twilight glow I see her blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. To the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet him yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in the land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Gracias, and here comes Heather.
Weather, por favor.
Thank you, Jorge. No, I'm okay. Am I looking sweaty? Well, I am. Fine for 110.
'cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see, but darling, stay with me. Stay with me, 'cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see, but darling, stay with me.
Oh, geez, thank you. Okay, who's next? It is Basil. It is.
Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a 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 day. Oh, daylight come and me wanna go home. Work all night on a drink of rum. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, telling me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, telling me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a day, oh. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a day, miss a day, miss a day. Daylight come and me wanna go home. A beautiful bunch of ripe bananas. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Hide the deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a day, oh. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a day, miss a day, miss a day. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, telling me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, telling me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day-o, day-o. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a 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 day. Daylight come and me wanna go home.
Good job, Basil. Here's Tony. All you cowboys out there, listen to this. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys. Coffee on the guitar. sweet and tender, like petals fall apart. Speak once again of my love, my broken song. Words I know still live in my heart, I know. Oh, that moonlit path by Alamo, and rose my rose of San Antonio. Rose my rose of San Antonio. Good job, Tony. Here's Victor.
Victor.
And Basil. You're supposed to be singing, not drinking. You said you were.
Don't forget, I just do the chorus. You do the main song. Shut up. Just do what you're told.
Okay, I'll try.
It's my father.
Dream, 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 dream. When I want all of my arms, when I want you, and all your charms. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, dream. When I feel blue in the night. Hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. Dream, 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 dream. Muchas gracias.
When you meet that certain someone you've been searching hard to find, it's a new love full of passion that can sometimes make you blind. I don't mind being swept away if I know right from the start. So before we go much further, girl, can I trust you with my heart? In the time we spent together, I've learned to trust in you. So many things you've given, for I even asked you to. But reality and romance are sometimes far stand the heavy load? Can I count on you to walk me down that long and winding road? If you promise me these simple things, I can guarantee you can always count on me. Oh yeah. Upon you, can you stand the heavy load? Can I count on you to walk me down that long and winding road? When two hearts solely surrender, not sworn to understand, it completes a perfect union between a woman and a man. So please don't misunderstand me. I don't want to go too far without knowing just one answer. Can I trust you with my heart? Please, girl, give me just one answer. Can I trust you with my heart? Here's Heather. Heather. Where's Heather? Heather. No, it's Heather.
Oh my, I'm getting applause.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me.
Good job, Heather. Here comes Basil and Vic.
I'm getting tired of singing with my dad. Looking forward to going back in 6 months. Here he goes.
Down the way where the nights are key and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls swinging to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down the market you can hear ladies cry out while on the heads they bear. I keep rice, some fish are nice, and the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
A lot of breaks here.
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
Good job, guys. Here comes Tony.
This is for all the men out there who have ever had this problem. Got a little change in my pocket, going ting-a-ling-a-ling. Wants to call you on the telephone, baby. Give you a ring, but each time that we talk, I get the same old thing. Oh, we no hugging, no kissing. Till I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put no love on no tell. She said, don't hand me no line. Keep your hands to yourself. Ow! Oh, baby, 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 why you wanna treat me this way? Well, you know I'm still your lover boy, and I still feel the same way. That's when she told me the story about 3 2 and 3. Not 4 though. If at first you don't succeed, try again. All right.
It was over, wasn't it? What? That song was over, wasn't it? Yeah. I've seen that logo for quite a while. I thought it was stopped. I think one time I know Cheryl stopped in the middle of the song, but it was just their wait.
Oh yeah.
And I went quick. Probably be a country song. You went crying to the bedroom. I ran off to the bar. Another piece of heaven gone to hell. The words we spoke in anger just tore my world apart. And I sat there feeling sorry for myself. Then an old man sat down beside me, looked me in the eye. He said, son, I know what you're going through. You ought to get down on your knees and thank your lucky stars. And you got someone to go home to. You don't know about lonely or how long nights can be till you've lived through the story that's still living in me. You don't know about sadness till you face life alone. You don't know about lonely till Vic stands here all alone. So I bought these pretty flowers, Vic, hoping you would understand. Sometimes a man is such a fool. These golden words of wisdom from the heart of that old man showed me I ain't nothing without you. You don't know about lonely or how long nights can be till you've lived through the story that old man just told me. And you don't know about sadness till you face life alone. You don't know about lonely till it's chiseled in stone. You don't know about lonely till it's chiseled in stone. Gracias. Header. Okay. Header. Your name changes. The later you get, the more your name changes.
With my girlfriends.
There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If a man could be two places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today, beside you all the way. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly down to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out. Then you and I would simply fly away. Oh, thank you. Basil, it must be you.
Good job, Heather.
One, two.
There's a village hidden deep in the valley, among the pine trees half forlorn. There, on a sunny morning, little Jimmy Brown was born.
All the chapel bells were ringing in the little valley town, and the song that they were singing was for baby Jimmy Brown. And the little congregation prayed guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, this is our meditation, eternal love.
There's a village hidden deep in the valley, beneath the mountains high above. And there, 20 years thereafter, Jimmy was to meet his love.
All the chapel bells were ringing, 'twas a great day in his life, 'cause the songs that they were singing was for Jimmy and his wife. Then the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, bless the Lord with salvation, may his lust be filled with love.
From the village hidden deep in the valley, one rainy morning dark and gray, a soul winged its way to heaven. Jimmy Brown had passed away.
Just a lonely bell was ringing, a little valley town. 'Twas the world that it was singing, little Jimmy Brown. And the little congregation prayed for guidance from above.
Here comes Tony.
A moment of silence for little Jimmy Brown, please. Sucker's finally gone.
Good job, Tony. We have a new
Lisa.
singer in the house. We have Lisa.
Okay, Lisa's late, but no.
Oh, there's two of them. Two Lisas. We got new pros in the house. Thanks, guys. Hey, we want to see you put in more songs now. Yeah. You broke the ice? Go for it. There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Rails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for the long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the skies, while you can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection, there is peace the same. Burning your ticket for that long black train. There's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. There's an engine on that long black train, making you wonder if the ride is worth the pain. He's just waiting on your heart to say, let me ride on that long black train. Oh, there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. I could hear the whistle from a mile away. It sounds so good, but I must stay away. That train is beauty, making everybody stare, but its only destination is the middle of nowhere. You know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. That devil's driving that long black train. Gracias. Ooh, that's a long time since I sang that one. Here's it. Yeah, that's as close as singing church music as I get.
Strumming my pain with his fingers, saving my life with his words, killing me softly And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers,
One time,
singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers,
one time,
singing my life with his words,
two time,
killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Whoa, whoa, la 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 la, strumming my pain. Yes, he was singing my life, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Okay, Basil, thank you.
Good job, Heather. Here's Basil.
He rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a-bopping and singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin. Go rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree, a wise old owl, the big black crow, flapping their wings, saying, go, bird, go, rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin. Go rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. A pretty little raven at the bird's nest stand caught him out to the pop, and it was grand. Started going steady and bless my soul. Yell, pop the buzzard and the Oriole. Rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a-bopping and singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, rock, rock, Pop the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a bopping and singing his song. And all the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin. Go rockin' Robin, 'cause you're really gonna rock tonight.
Tony.
Yeah.
And here's Tony.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rosa's cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maid. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So with anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Just for a moment I stood there in silence, shocked by the foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance, and that was to run. Out through the back door of Rosa's I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on his back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the badlands of New Mexico. El Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. But it's been so long since I've seen the young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the door. Worse than this pain in my heart. And at last here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rox's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rosa's back door. Uh-oh. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest.
loving arms that I'll die for. One little kiss and Felina, goodbye. Good job, Tony.
Gracias.
Oh, it's
Lisa.
Ronnie singing now. Oh,
Oh.
I thought it was Ronaldo here singing. No, I guess not.
It's L squared.
It's the Lisas.
We'll hold the microphone closer this time.
You did it perfect last time.
I can't stop
But
loving
if you sing into them, it just sounds so much better.
Why not? This is called liquid courage. That's what she said. It's her fault. She did this. Tequila.
I can't stop loving you.
That's where I get the words.
I can't stop wanting you. So I'll just bring my dreams of yesterday. Those happy hours. I can't stop loving I can't stop wanting so I'll just live my life. Those happy hours that were once new, no long ago, still make me blue. They say that time heals a broken heart, but time has stood still since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you.
Yeah, that it was confusing.
Yeah, no kidding. You did good.
We have another one we're gonna do.
Good.
What are we doing?
Well, you brought the rain down. He wore a starch white shirt buttoned at the neck. He'd sit in the shade and watch the chickens peck. His teeth were gone, but what the heck? I thought that he walked on water. Said he was a cowboy when he was young. He could handle a rope and he was good with a gun. And my mama's daddy was his oldest son. And I thought that he walked on water. If the story was told, only heaven knows. But his hat seemed to me like an old halo. And though his ways, they were never seen, I thought he walked on water. Well, he tied a cord to the end of a mop. Said, son, here's a pony, keep her at a trot. And I'd ride in circles while he laughed a lot. And I'd flop down beside him. He was 90 years old in 63, and I loved him, he loved me. Lord, I cried the day he died, 'cause I thought that he walked on water. And if the story was told, only heaven knows. But his hat seemed to me like an old halo. And though his ways, they were never seen, I thought he walked on water. Yeah, I thought he walked on water. Yes. I thought Roy was going to sing with you.
10,000 steps. I made 10,000 steps today. It just buzzed.
My life is brilliant. My life is
right, this is in honor of Halloween and to scare some of you people out there into going straight. And you better do this, brothers and sisters, because it's your immortal soul. Well, we're riding out one dark and windy day. On a Richie rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw through the ragged skies up a cloudy draw. Brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Horns were black and shiny and a hot breath he could feel. Bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky. With all the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-ki-yay, 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 those riders in the sky. The riders loped on by me, heard one call his name. Wanna save your soul from hell, or riding on his rein. Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across the endless sky. Yippee-ki-yay, 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 those riders in the sky. Yippee-ki-yay, 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 those riders in the sky. Those riders in the sky. Those riders in the sky. Yippee-ki-yay! And boo to all of you. Happy Halloween. A little faster than I'm used to. Okay, Lisa.
What was that?
This land is your land. This land is your land.
Okay. But there's people's germs on it.
We're gonna make this happen. Come on, ladies, you can find a song.
I can do this. You can do this. I don't. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California was made for you and me.
Remember, with that webcam up there? We're recording this too, so it'll be on
Oh,
YouTube later, on my
snap.
Facebook later tonight.
Oh, fabulous.
Don't worry, I only have about 1,200 friends that view it, so
That's perfect.
they'll pass it to their friends.
Awesome.
I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space in my heart. The heart that you own. I pay the rent, pay it right on time. Baby, I pay you every single dime for my heart. The heart that you own. Used to be I could love you for free, way back before you bought the property. Now I pay daily on what once was mine. Lord, I probably owe you for these tears that I cry. 'Cause I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space in my heart. The heart that you own. Struggle each night to find a new way to pay what I owe, just so I can stay. I ain't overdue, so you can't throw me out. I've loved it for years, don't know where I'd go now. 'Cause I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space in my heart. The heart that you own. Yeah, it's my heart. The heart that you own. Here comes Heather.
I have a dream, a song to sing, to help me cope with anything. If you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail. I believe in angels have a dream of fantasy to help me through reality. And my destination makes it worth the while, pushing through the darkness, still another mile. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me. I'll cross the street. I have a dream. I'll cross the street. I have a dream. I have a dream, a song to sing, to help me cope with anything. If you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if we fail. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me. I'll cross the street. I have a dream. I'll cross the street. I have a dream.
Good job, Heather. Here comes Tony. Stewie, I hear a train a-comin', is rolling around a bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die, and he did. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Luther Perkins on the guitar there. Bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Yeah. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures Good job, Tony. Here comes Lisa.
Okay. We got this. We got this. I'm just teasing. Okay. All right, we can really throw your arms up, work it, have a If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my husband. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, as the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA, Canada and Mexico.
I wouldn't get carried away with that, but.
Edgar, can you start me there? Remember when I was young and so were you, and time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? each other's hearts. Remember when. Remember when the sound of little feet was the music. We danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust, but we never give it up. Remember when. Remember when 30 seems so old. Now looking back, it's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when. Remember when we said when we turn gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had, and we'll remember when. Remember when. Remember when. Gracias. Here's Heather. We might be down to you and me singing.
Oh, God, the poor crowd.
You went away and left me long time ago, and now you're knocking at my door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear
think it's Basil.
It's
All
Basil.
right, good.
He's back in action.
There she was, just a walking down the street singing. Snapping her fingers and shuffling her feet singing. She looked good, she looked fine, she looked good, she looked fine, and I nearly lost my mind. For I knew it, she was walking next to me singing. Holding my hand just as natural as can be, singing. Walked on to my door, walked on to my door, then we kissed a little more. Oh, I knew we were falling in love. Yes, I did, so I told her all the things I've been dreaming of. Now we're together nearly every single day, singing. Now we're so happy, that's how it's gonna stay, singing. Well, I'm hers, she's mine, I'm hers, she's mine, wedding bells are gonna shine. Oh, yeah, I knew we were falling in love, yeah. Yes, I did, so I told her all the things I've been dreaming of. Now we're together nearly every single day, singing. Now we're so happy, and that's how it's gonna stay, singing. Well, I'm hers, she's mine, I'm hers, she's mine, wedding bells are gonna shine. Oh, yeah.
Good job, Basil. Well, here's an old George. Got to do a George. What, eh? Or Edgar, can you start me there? Stopped off at the Quick Sack for some beer and cigarettes. The old man took my money as he shared in my Corvette. Said he's had one just like her son in 1963. Till the man down at the bank took her from me. Oh, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. She was built in fun to handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Then I handed him my keys and said he'd take her for a spin. The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. Said, son, you just don't understand. It ain't the car I want. It's the blonde in your vet that turns me on. I had one hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. She was built Lord, she was harder than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. Turned every head in town. She was built in fun to handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Reminds me of the one I loved back then. And here's Heather.
Hello. No, it's Annie. Annie. They say, oh, the light fandango. Turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kinda seasick, and the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away.
To the town of Alfrea rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whispers from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer through a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistols numbered 1 and 19 more, 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to the folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came to hear ticket outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. It wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red, but the outlaw didn't worry men that tried to forward it. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip, 21 would be the ranger with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out on the street. Folks around were watching with the wind, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play, and the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not clear leather, put down the fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with that big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Good job, Basil. Just in case you didn't know this would be a country song I was singing, I thought I'd wear my hat again. City sun goes down at night, making way for neon lights. Country boy is looking at the moon. City girl is dressed just right. She may stay out late tonight. country boy just plowed today till noon. From Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. Every now and then they get together. She used to want to climb the wall. She never really been loved at all. Not until old country came to town. He's the first one to the room. Ice and drinks will be up soon. Everything is perfect when she walks in. They kiss and hold each other tight. Well, they know what's in store tonight. They're not someplace they have never been. From Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. Every now and then they get together. She used to want to climb the wall. She never really been loved at all. Not until old country came to town. She used to want to climb the wall. She never really been loved at all. Not until old country came to town. Gracias. Thank you, guys. I think it's Heather. Oh no, it's Lisa. I didn't know Lisa put in another song.
Those men probably did it. I don't know this song. I don't know it either, but we'll give it a wing. Okay, here we go. Maybe you ladies should join us. Aw, me neither. Haven't you noticed? Okay, here we go. I got my first. Right in time.
Good job. And here's Heather.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so new. And I want to spend my life with you. Let me say things, baby, since we've been together. Loving you forever is what I need. Let be the one you come running to, and I'll never be untrue. Oh baby, let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why people break up and turn around and make up, I just can't see. You never do that to me, would you, baby? So me around you is all I see. We ought to stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad, or happy or sad. Okay, who's next? You.
Good job, Ed. Here's Rachel.
Hi. Go back to your drink. Don't look at me.
Hold it, be sure to hold the microphone like
Okay,
this, yeah.
sure. I'm not sure if the tune would be right, but.
Falling in love
Good job, guys. If you hurry, get another song in, you might get one more. You might get, you guys, you might get one more if you get it in right away. Where there's a cloud don't mean there's rain. Tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself, I'm over you. Things aren't always what they seem. Can't believe everything you read on my face. I'm over you. You've heard I'm drinking more than I should, that I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why are they making those stories up? But I'm over you. There were times if you'd been around, you would have seen me broken down. But now you won't. I'm over you. So if I seem a little bit cold, it only means you've lost the hold you had on me. I'm over you. You heard I'm drinking more than I should, that I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why are they making those stories up? When I'm over you. You heard I'm drinking more than I should, that I ain't been looking all that good. And someone told you I was taking it rough. Well, why are they making those stories up? And I'm over you. I'm over you. I'm over you. Gracias.
Jerry and I are singing.
Heather and Jerry.
Okay. Hey, are you going? Where are you going? Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi.
Hi.
Glad your husband went to the cannon.
All right. I'll always remember the song they were playing the first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this chance for the rest of my life?
Good job, guys. Hey, Rachel's back.
Hola.
Good job, guys. You're up.
We'll share. Yeah, okay. Where Where they come
Okay, we're gonna need some crowd participation from you right there. Come on, everybody, come on. Yeah, you back there. All right.
I never sang this, so.
Marvin,
2,
come on. Oh no, that's
3.
a long, long time ago. I can still remember how the music used to make me smile. And if I had a chance
That I could make those people dance. Maybe they'd be happy for a while.
But February made me shiver
With
every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep.
I
Couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. But something touched me deep inside.
That
The music died. So bye, bye, listen the second night. Drove my Chevy to the TV and the levee was dry. And to the old boys who drink whiskey and ride, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you right back of love? If the Bible is so, how do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? Can you tell me how to dance real slow? Well, I knew that you were out with him. I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage broken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing Bye Bye American Pie. Drove a Chevy to levee drive. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye. This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now we're 10 years we've been on our own, and must grow fat on the Rolling Stone. But that's not how it used to be. But just sang for the king and queen, and a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, no verdict was returned. While lands read the book of marks, the quartet practiced in the park. We sang dirges in the dark. The music died. All right, everybody now. We were singing Bye Bye Miss American. I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The seven good old boys were drinking whiskey and dry, singing this'll be the day I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter is some swelter. Birds flew off in a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. If land
generation lost in space with no time left to start again. Oh, come on, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack flash, set on candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. As I watched him on stage, my hands were still fists of rape. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. As flames climb high to the night, the moonlight, the sacrificial rise. Play it, Jorge! Play it! Give it the fox, he's good. Zig died.
Was singing
Bye, Miss American Pie. So Tennessee living, let us dry. Still full of
singing this day I die.
This'll be the day I die. I met a girl who sang the blues,
and
she asked me for some happy news.
But she just smiled and turned away.
I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken, and the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day
the music
died. Everybody now!
and they were singing Bye Bye Miss American Pie.
Come on, boy, here you guys up at the fire! Come on, everybody!
It was dry, and then the little
Boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day I die. This'll be the day that I die.
They were singing
Bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be